Yes, we're back. We're back in a train. We're back in Train Sim World. We haven't played this in a while, not since the beta version was out. I was supposed to be streaming this last Saturday on the 18th, but YouTube failed me, so apologies for that. We will be streaming it again on the 25th of March, so we'll leave some of the longer runs until then. For today, though, what I thought we'd do is jump in and go through the tutorial, and the first tutorial. So a bit of a shorter little video for this one, a bit of an introduction to Train Sim World. So grab that train driving hat and let's go.
Oh boy!
So hi there, Steve here, and yes, here we are back in Train Sim World. Yeah, playing the beta version as I did, this game is fantastic. Only just released, obviously this is the heavy haul version, so we're stuck with a couple of locos and a few scenarios which we'll work through, so we'll start with those in the live stream coming up on the 25th. But what I do first of all is jump straight into the first tutorial to give you a bit of a look around the game. Firstly though, if you're new to my videos, as always, welcome. There's a new train sim video going to be on the channel now every Trains Tuesday. It was Transport Tuesday for a little while and Trains Tuesday before that, but now this is out, I think we can safely say we're going to have Trains Tuesday back. On a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday is something from OMSI 2, the bus simulator. On a Thursday is something from Fernbus on Fernbus Thursday. And on a Saturday, something from me live on either YouTube Live or Twitch, depending on which fails me. And coming up from probably next weekend, the 26th, is we're going to have something on a Sunday as well. Yep, having just bought a Warthog HOTAS, I'm going to be firing up X-Plane and doing some flying. So that's going to come on a Sunday. Before then, let's jump in with this then. We'll work through the first tutorial. So it's only a little 5-minute video for this one then, which we have done, but we'll do it again. So yeah, this game is great. Oh, I didn't realize you can hop on, you can actually ride along on a train. That's pretty cool. And operate them. So 3 locos this time to drive. We had 1 in the beta version. So 3 locos, which we'll come to in later videos. But for now, we'll start with the first one. Obviously, there's the AC 4400 or 4400, which hasn't got a door on the front. So I'm guessing you have to go in for that little, obviously, a door on the back. So how did you get into the cab? That's interesting.
Welcome to Train Sim World. We are delighted to offer you the position of railroad engineer on our Keystone subdivision. Your application was outstanding, and we are excited about what you will bring to the daily operations of Cumberland Terminal. We would like you to commence immediately, and will provide all required training at our Cumberland facility.
Okay, so here we are then, so we can look around.
Hand-eye coordination is critical to operating locomotives on a railroad. Look down at the ground, up at the sky, left and right.
So look down at the marker, there it is on the floor. Left. And look right.
There are many things that are not operated from a locomotive cab, so you'll be on your feet for a fair portion of the time. Stretch your legs for a few seconds to get warmed up.
So WASD to walk around, it tells you about track safety and how important it is not to get run over by a train. But, so yeah, this game, even here, it's just the graphic quality is so good. So head back to Loco. think we'll climb aboard.
That's the physical portion of your training complete. Head over and climb aboard a locomotive.
We'll climb aboard this one. So look how well it's detailed.
Open the cab door and proceed inside.
Well, that's useful. So we go inside. We'll shut the door to get a bit quieter. There we go. So this is really, really well done. First aid and CPR, always useful.
To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down.
Yeah, it was useful to know where the CPR is.
When sat in the engineer's seat of a locomotive, the driving heads-up display will appear in the bottom right corner. This HUD shows key information about the state of the locomotive while you are driving. The main display indicates the speed the train is traveling at. The dials on the right display brake system pressures. Along the bottom are the direction, throttle, and brake type indicators. Finally, the exclamation mark on the left is the safety warning indicator, known as the alerter. This will illuminate when something requires your attention and must be acknowledged.
So that's like the AWS then. See how well.
Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright.
Yeah, even the controls here are really intuitive. So we've got a little mouse pointer and a little slider. There we go.
There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward.
Okay, so again, slider, forward.
To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release.
Okay, so again, slide to release.
We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first.
So you can use the keys for this, so it's telling you up on the screen there that the key for the horn is space, but I quite like using the mouse. How cool is that?
Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch.
Okay. So throttle to 1 and off we go. Yay, we're moving. A steady 10 miles an hour, which is shown on the bottom right of the screen, and up there, look, is our speed.
You're moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position.
So back to idle.
While driving, you may wish to view the train from the outside. You can do this by switching to one of the many external cameras.
So there we go, there's number 3. There's number 2. How good
Have
does
a
that
play
look?
with moving the camera around while the train is coasting along. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
So, grab it, slide it. Speed comes down, 4 point something.
Well done. You're now all set to explore Train Sim World. To learn more about railroad operations, you can trigger tutorials as you explore, or they can be found in the main menu.
And there we go. Back to the main menu. So there's turntables which you can use, there's switching to guide you through, refueling to guide you through, but what I'll do is I'll work through those when we stream the game this coming Saturday. So bit of an opening teaser there for you of the quality you can expect, well, not from me obviously, but the quality you can expect from the game on Train Sim World. Bit of a short video there for the first return to Trains Tuesday. Yeah, I will carry on this coming Saturday, the 25th of March, where we'll work through the rest of the tutorials. So we've done the intro sequence. Next is yard switching, how to switch cars. So that's about 5 minutes. Then the turntable, which I've never used. Refueling, which I failed at last time I had to do that. An introduction to the AC 4400. Loading coal. A theory on train brakes, the SD40 introduction, and the GP38 introduction. So we'll work through those on the stream this coming Saturday, and then we'll jump into some scenarios. So it's going to be a fun-packed train-filled night coming up this week. Don't forget to check out the Google Plus page, a link to which I'll put in the description below, for some more information on all the games that I currently play and stream. As well as it becoming a great community of like-minded sim gaming fans. So there we are then. First quick look at the first tutorial in this release version of Train Sim World. If you enjoyed it, please do hit that subscribe button. Trains will be making a regular return on the channel every Trains Tuesday. So first little look today, more upcoming on the stream, which then goes on to YouTube straight after the stream. And then we'll run through some of the scenarios and services next week. So until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.